Ooh, it's tater time. What you gonna make, girl?
Tater salad.
Tater salad.
It's tater.
Did you say you're gonna make your own mashed potatoes too?
Later in the week.
Oh, not this video. Okay, that'll be something to look forward to.
Yeah, no, that's potato salad.
Ooh, potato salad. Oh, okay. And you're washing or getting ready to burrow your eggs.
You're burrowing.
Yeah, they will be.
Burrowing.
Oh, nice. Well, I guess, would you want to tell a story while you're waiting for them to boil, or what? You got other stuff to do?
These will take 2 hours.
Oh, well, I don't think we can burn up 2 hours on a video.
These will take about 30 minutes, but no, it won't be in here. I told you we just gonna have story time.
No.
It didn't have nothing to do with the food, because that's gonna take a while.
Oh, so how you want to do story time? You're not gonna cut stuff up or do anything here in the kitchen?
No.
Oh, okay.
We just sit in the dining room and have story time.
Oh, well, I wasn't aware of that. We haven't done that before, so.
Yeah, we have. When you got your toes screwed up, and when you got your colonoscopy, we was in there.
Oh, well, that wasn't really story time. That was just, a procedure.
We was telling stories.
Oh, were we? Well, I probably need to change from the clamp then, because I wasn't aware we were going to do that. I thought we were going to do this.
No, I told you we weren't doing that. But you don't listen to me. He never listens.
I knew we weren't going to. I thought you talked about ham on Sunday.
Yeah, I said that we're not going to do it on Sunday because that's the only thing that's going to be cooking. This is cold. And you want the cranberry sauce? That's cold.
Oh.
The only thing that's going to be cooking is the ham.
Okay.
That's it.
Now I know what we're doing. So
that's what I said before.
I got gas.
You don't listen. Oh, so it blew out your eardrums? What's wrong with him, Subs? What's wrong with him?
Okay, well then I guess we'll move everything into the dining room then, and oh yeah, we got our lunch. We'll just chow on that.
While we're telling the stories.
Oh. Okay, I'm just now figuring this out.
Yeah. He don't listen.
Oh my.
He don't listen to nothing.
Okay.
I don't care what it is. Nothing.
We'll be right back then. In Stiff.
You know what, Subs? Nothing.
Wow.
It's the truth.
Yep. It's us and Stiff.
It's us.
Now that we know what we're doing.
I always knew.
It wasn't explained to me very clearly. But now I know. Yeah, so we're going to enjoy our Substation 2 subs. We got
subs.
They're turkey. What do we get? Turkey
bacon Swiss.
Turkey bacon Swiss. We like bacon. And stuff. And I got a cherry vanilla. My girl's got a cherry Coke. So she'll tell you about some more stories.
I think of stories off the fly, Subs, because I'll be doing something totally unrelated. And a story will come. I'll be like, oh, Lord. So, I'm trying to think, what did I do? Oh, here it is. Yeah. When we were kids, Subs, there was always something going on. Constantly, there was something going on in our house. Because either me or my brother Pete, I look like there's no mayonnaise on here, was doing something. Hold on, Subs, I gotta go get some.
Here we go. She's got her mayo.
Yeah, Miracle Whip from the discount rack.
Oh. $2.61. Yeah.
I like my mayo, Subs. He gets everything. I mean, he has it like all the way and stuff like that. But I don't really like that because they put oil and vinegar on the sandwich, and that's disgusting. So, I don't care for that at all. I like my good old mayo. I don't know what mayo they use, but it's pretty good. But since we have plenty, if they forget to put it on, or sometimes you tell them you don't want like certain like their oil and vinegar and stuff, they'll neglect to put anything on. But no, just put the mayo on. But whatever, it don't matter because we have some. Anyway, get back to when we was little kids. We was always doing something. And we had to, I can't remember exactly when we had to be in bed when we were real little. But as we were getting older, we had to be in bed by, I think it's between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. We had to be in bed. Well, we had to be in bed by 9 for sure. You know, if we had school the next day. If it was the weekend, well, you know, we could stay because we were usually playing games or playing with our toys and stuff like that. And like I said, Christmas time was a lot of fun. The holidays were a lot of fun. My dad didn't really celebrate holidays because they had to help his mom, my grandma, and they didn't really celebrate Thanksgiving or Easter or Christmas or anything like that because they had to help her because she owned 5 rooming houses. So that's what they did all the time. So when holidays came around, because she thought, that was a complete waste of time. Grandma Millie, that was her name, Millie, and I guess that's how he was brought up, But I'm sure all his other friends were celebrating it, whatever. But they were brought up during the Depression, so maybe not so much. I don't know. But he all thought that was a colossal waste of time. But my mom didn't, because they celebrate Easter and Thanksgiving and Christmas. They celebrated all the holidays. So we got to, see what it was like, and participate and, go over your different cousin's house and stuff. See, they didn't do none of that. They didn't do any of that. But he didn't mind visiting my mom's side of the family because, of course, there was always something going on. Because there was 9 of them, and they had kids, so, somebody was doing something stupid, so they always gave them something to talk about. So, when Christmas time came around, you could just see the change come over my dad because, my mom would go off, and be putting stuff away, and we thinking Santa Claus is coming, so we're all excited, we're watching all the Charlie Brown and the Grinch and, all the little Rudolph, Frosty, we're getting all excited,
Trying to take my drugs.
For Christmas to come. But before Christmas came, he would start belly aching, which my mom paid him zero mind to. He'd be like, "Oh, you're starting that again, huh? Well, how many gifts you going to buy? Well, Dad, do they really need all that?" Well, they're getting everything because we had it. We had a good time. Now, if you didn't, that's your fault. But they're going to have Christmas because they're kids. Now,
did she tell him to shut his face?
No. She would just ignore him, and mostly she would just turn around and look at him and just keep right on doing what she was doing. On Christmas morning, we're like, we're all excited. We got maybe 2 hours of sleep, because everybody's sitting around waiting to see, listen for Santa Claus on the roof, and stuff like that. We were so excited, when we were kids. I had a great childhood. That's before I became that damn fool girl. But I was the baby damn fool.
Oh my.
Yeah. So, I was being a damn fool when I fell down them steps.
Oh yeah, when you were modeling.
I was being a damn fool. Even then, Subs. Yeah. Even then, it was showing its ugly head. So, we'd be up there, and Mama's like, "You better go to sleep because Santa Claus will know if you don't go to sleep. He'll just pass us by." And we're like, "Oh, we don't want that."
Yeah.
So we would go to bed kind of early. We'd go to bed like 8 o'clock because we were excited. We wanted to go to bed. And eventually, we did fall asleep. And the wee hours of the morning, I'm going to say maybe 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, we start stirring. But we knew not to get up because the way it was, that was down at the little haunted house. And it would be my brother's room was in the back. Then it was our room in the middle, and then there was a little hallway that led from our room into my parents' room, and then there was the bathroom so it's my brother's room, our room, the bathroom, and my parents' room at the end of the hall. So there was a banister there that led down to a landing that led downstairs, but you could peep through the banister and see if Santa Claus came. And that's what we did. You try to be so quiet because if that door flew open, just forget about it. Just fling yourself down the stairs.
You're not getting Christmas.
Yeah, you're not getting nothing.
Wow.
So we'd be out there. We like, did Santa Claus come? You think Santa Claus came? Like, I don't know. We'll go look. Okay. So, you know, we talk each other, somebody into going to look to see if Santa Claus came. We didn't know what time it was because we were kids. You know, we didn't have a clock in our room. I don't if we did, it wasn't digital. You know, so we didn't know really what time it was. But we kind of guessed, you know, because I believe my dad would come home to eat dinner, and then he would go back to his other job. He would go to the he would work overnight in the emergency room, and then he would go up to the VA. So he came home and he ate. So we were like, well, I don't smell any food or anything. So we knew it was past midnight. We knew that, and you know, we were like, okay, well, I don't smell no food or nothing, because we cracked the door. You know, we was sniffing. We just smelled. We didn't hear Ma in the kitchen or nothing, you know, and we couldn't go over to her door and listen because we were stupid kids and we didn't want to take the chance of falling in the door or anything like that. So we just we talked somebody in the door. One time I did it. I do remember one time I did do it. So I went, you know, crawled out of bed, and we used to get brand new pajamas for Christmas Eve. And we used to like the little nightgowns, like Little House on the Prairie, you know, and so we even had the little hat, you know, that my mom, you know, we always look real cute. You know, my brothers had their little one-piece pajamas, you know, and we always had the long gowns with the little cap, you know. And
little bulldog jammies with the feet.
I don't remember exactly. I think it was more like Charlie Brown, you know, and stuff like that. And so, you know, I went, now, you know, you got on our knees and we crawled out the door, you know, tried not to make that much noise. We peeped down the banister. He's like, ooh, you know, he came. You know, so we try to, you know, get up and, you know, tiptoe so that, you know how old houses are. Every little sound you make is magnified. So we went on back in the room and eased the door shut, you know, and jump back in the bed. And I was like, did he come? Yeah. What all we got? I don't know. I couldn't see everything because it's dark down there. You know, so, but you could see that it was loaded. So that our living room was loaded with stuff. We got dolls, we got toys, we got games. Anything you could imagine we got for Christmas. I mean, the living room would be filled. I mean, it looked like a department store. That's how much stuff we got. And it was that way with all of my cousins. You know, everybody got a house full of toys, you know, and stuff. So, you know, of course, the next morning, we didn't have to ask my mom, you know, could we get up? No. The minute the sun came up or we saw dawn, it's time to get up. You know, my mom didn't really like that, but she didn't, like, make a big deal out of it or anything because she knew we was excited and all. And we go running down the steps, and my mom's like, wait a minute. You know, wait till I turn the light on. We didn't care about no lights. We didn't even think about that.
We ain't got time for lights.
Yeah, we ain't got no time for that. So she would come down and turn the lights, so the world's standing there, wow. Ooh. You know, place filled with toys. Filled with them. And, you know, we'd be down there, you know, oh, look what's Santa again. Oh, look what Mom, come here and look. And, you know, she was in the room trying to make us pancakes, but we either had pancakes and sausage and bacon or waffles and sausage every Thanksgiving, Easter, and Christmas. You know, we would get that. So she'd be down there, she's trying to cook. She's like, well, you know, I'm trying to cook in here. Mom, come look. You know, because she didn't want us bringing the toys in there, you know, because we might get popped by the grease or something if she was cooking. So, you know, she would come in there, she'd be like, oh, wow, that's nice, you know. Yeah. So, you know, we're like, yay, you know, we're running around, you know, we're all happy and everything. And my brothers would find the noisiest damn toy they could find. And that's the one they would play with, driving everybody crazy with this noisy ass toy. But, you know, now that we got older, we're like, well, Mom, why did you buy it? You know, if you knew it was that, I didn't know them damn fools were going to play with it all day. What did you think they were going to do? You know,
Wow.
Yep, they would find the noisiest toy there was, which was, on occasion, as we were getting older, those football games that would vibrate, and you would have your own team, and they would be coming up here, and they'd be going down there, and it was a mess. That thing was so damn noisy. And they would play it until you could actually smell the electricity.
It was burning electrical.
Yeah.
Electrical burning smell.
You know, Mama's like, well, wait a minute. You know, do you have that game on again? Well, yeah, Ma, it's fun. And I go, well, you have to find something else, 'cause I can smell the electricity up here. Something's going on down here.
It's about to
Play
catch
with
on.
something. Yeah.
You got a player going to catch on fire.
Play with something else. So they were like, oh, okay. So they would go and get the racetracks. Oh, that's something else we used to get our ass beat with. I just now thought of that. Yeah. Anything was handy around Verge.
Anything to use as a weapon?
Yeah. You get on her nerves. I mean, as it got older, you know, and they didn't play with it as much anymore, it came in sections, of course, you know, that you would snap together. Yeah, she'd get a section about this big
Section of track
and keep it around. we were like, is there anything she won't hit us with?
That's when toys were built, too.
Yeah, they were, ooh, yeah. I mean, them things last. I mean, you could even buy different sections.
Yeah.
You know, if something broke, you know, or the little, because you know the little ends that you would snap it in, eventually they would get worn from you constantly doing it.
Yeah.
So you could buy a section. I don't know what they do. I don't think they even sell stuff like that anymore. They might, you know, but I don't have any little boys, so I don't know. But yep, and they had Matchbox. Some of the Matchbox cars they had would be worth a fortune now. But nobody thought about that. You know, once my brother started going to the service, my brother's like, you know what, you need to take some of this stuff with you. Of course, they didn't take their comic books. Yeah. They didn't take their comic book. Mostly everybody's mother threw their comic book collection away. And they would be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars now.
Yeah.
But they didn't think about them. Brothers didn't want to take them. You know, so my mom threw them out. You know, I found a few of them. I think I brought some with me that were in good shape because, oh my God, my brothers, they didn't take care of shit. You know, but yeah, they took care of some, but not all. I mean, I think I did bring some. I think I did. Some of that managed. I just happened to find them in the bottom of a closet when I was cleaning out stuff to come here, and I found some of them. I think I even called my brother Mike and asked him if he wanted them, and he didn't want them anymore. I was like, oh, okay, so they're over at the Mega Chest somewhere. There's a
check
few,
them out, see what they're worth.
There's a few of them over there, but I don't remember where they are now. But they are over there. You know, but yeah, them little Matchbox cars that they had, they'd have been worth a fortune now because they don't sell that type anymore. I mean, ugh, they had big Tonka trucks that we had to accident. My sister ran upstairs and told my mom I did it. And they had a big crane. It was white. And it had the little bucket that you could make it go down and scoop up and grab stuff and bring it back up. Yeah, that thing was about this big.
Wow.
It was huge. That thing will be worth probably tens of thousands of dollars now because they don't make that anymore. And they had a dump truck that was big. I mean, their Tonka trucks were big,
Yeah,
like this.
Mighty Tonka take a dump truck.
It might have been Mighty Tonka. It might have been. I don't remember now because it was so long ago. This was back in the 70s, the early 70s. So, you know, I don't think they even make stuff like that anymore. I mean, you may be able to find one at maybe a rummage sale or something like that because maybe somebody put it up in their basement or up in their attic or, you know, forgot about it, you know, or something. And they just got rid of it because they didn't have no more use for it. I mean, you may find one in maybe one of these estate sales or something, but you won't find that anywhere anymore. You know, but yeah, you know, my mom did whatever she thought, you know, would make us happy, you know, but we were not spoiled by any means. Oh, well, you can tell. You know, we were not spoiled. You know, she kept us in line, you know.
Use your toys as weapons.
Yeah, well, if we were getting on her nerves, let me check the time. Gotta keep an eye on those eggs.
Yeah, I see them steaming a little.
Yeah, they can steam. That's okay. And no, if she told you to do something, you better do it. But that was everybody's mother back then. You know, they tell you to do something, you had a certain amount of time to do it. They got to tell you again, yep, you're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit with something. You know, it don't even matter. You're going to hell beat out of you because you were told to do something. You know, and Well, anyway, subs, I got a couple of more other stories to tell you that I just remembered, you know, when I was doing something else and it came back to me. Because so many things happened when we were kids. A lot of them are gone forever, of course, you know, because I'm not going to remember, you know, everything that happened. I can remember some things. Every once in a while, I'll think of something else. But a lot of that stuff is more likely gone for good, you know, and it involved me, of course. But
No.
But yeah.
I thought you were an angel.
No. But yeah, you know, so I thought of this one when we were down at the haunted house we used to live in. It wasn't a bad haunted house. You know, it was just, you know, a lady that couldn't have kids and she got so depressed that, you know, she took her own life in the house. You know, she hung herself in, I believe it was my mother's bedroom. You know, but of course they didn't tell us that till we were, you know, teenagers. And we had moved, you know, then they told us about it. They're like, well, we were telling you all along there was something in the house. You know, oh, I didn't want to scare you kids. We weren't scared. We just wanted to know what was going on, but you know, whatever, you know. So anyway, we used to hear a lot of cussing in my house. The McCunes, they could make up words you ain't never heard of. And it was funny too. It was hilarious. And so that's, you know, we heard a lot of cussing. It was funny. And my grandmother, oh my goodness. Now my granddad, I never really heard my granddad, because he used to just sit there and read the paper, or he would watch his news, you know, on TV, Walter Cronkite, you know, he liked all of that. So, but my grandmother, she didn't like nobody. No, she didn't like nobody. So she would call you some names you ain't, oh man, you ain't never thought of the names that they would call you. Well, anyway, so, you know, they be cussing and everything. And when we were kids, oh, I just thought of another one.
Better write these down.
Oh my goodness. Well, this one I'll take while it's still fresh on my mind. Then we'll get to the two I wrote down. When my sister Robin, I think Robin was maybe 2, but she was 3, I think. That would have made me 1. So I don't remember this, but it was told to me, and it is funny. You know, my parents, when we were little kids, they didn't cuss around us. This is when we got older, you know. But when we were little, they used to spell it. They used to spell the cuss words.
Like fun?
Yeah. Damn you! Gotta bring up the fun. Yeah, I told Richard, my sister, I called my sister the other day, and she was laughing. She was telling Richard that I was a damn fool for doing that. Sent that boy in there disturbing my mom. Well, anyway, so my parents would spell cuss words, so we wouldn't know what they were saying. Well, like I said, at this particular time, I had to be like maybe 1, something like that. So of course I wasn't cussing. I wasn't paying attention to nothing they were doing. But my sister is 2 years older than me, so she was old enough to repeat. You know how kids repeat what they hear? You know, because they don't know if it's bad. They hear you saying it, so they don't know if it's bad or not, you know, but they find out when they say something they shouldn't say. And, oh, I got to write that down. I just thought of something. See, if I talk about some things,
something else comes up.
Yeah, then I'll start to remember things, but a lot of things I'm never going to remember. Well, anyway, so we were over my Aunt Shirley's house, which was my mom's best friend, and her husband, Uncle Bill, was my dad's, but they went to school together. So they used to go on vacations together. They used to go to Canada, you know, back in the day, you know, and all of this stuff. So, like I said, they were into, and they had kids too. So they would, instead of cussing, they would just spell it, you know. So one day, we were over there, because we used to go over there and spend the night. On like Friday night, we'd be over there Saturday. We watched the Herculoids, you know, Space Ghost, you know, Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles, you know, stuff like that. Well, anyway,
cartoons were good.
Yeah, well, cartoons were good.
Yeah.
Well, at least they do sell them. You can't get them because I have them. Yeah. And my parents said they were in the, I don't know if they were in the kitchen or the dining room or the living, I don't know where they were, but they were sitting at the table. And so my sister Robin was there. I guess she was playing, or I really don't know. And so again, they were sitting up there spelling the words. So my sister had left for a while, and they hadn't heard from her. It was quiet. So my dad said, Robin. And she's like, sir? And he was like, come here. So she came in. He said, what are you doing? Nothing. I'm just in the room. And my mom said, well, you must be doing something. Well, what are you doing? Well, if you must know, I'm going up to the ZYGYSYM. She was just like, my mom said she wanted to slap the shit out of her. Well, if you must know, I'm going to the GYZQRYST. They're like, what? You know, then they figured out she was trying to do what they were doing. What? Yeah. Mama said, I want to slap the shit out that girl. He said, but everybody was laughing. You know, you better not hit her. That's funny as hell. And that ain't funny. But that wasn't me. That was her. I was too little to even know anything about that. But yeah, making it all just any old random letters. You know, that's where she was going because they were spelling stuff. Yep. So anyway, back down to the house when we were kids. Like I said, they used to cuss all the time. All the time. Especially my grandmother. I mean, that was just hilarious with stuff she would say. So,
You little bastard.
yeah. She'd be calling people names and stuff. But I'll say one thing about my grandmother. She loved her grandkids. I mean, she did not think we should be hollered at. She did not think we should be hit. It's somehow when parents become grandparents, all of a sudden their whole demeanor changes. You know, oh no, don't hit the wood. How do you know that's what they meant to do? You know, because my grandmother always made excuses. That would just burn my mother up. Because the first thing she would say is, well, Ma, remember when such and such did that? Oh, that was a long time ago. What you bringing that up for? Because it's the same thing. No, it's not. When they become grandparents, no, don't be crying around them because your parents did something or said something to you. Oh, Lord. You know, come here.
You've been bad.
Get up on my lap. Well, what's the matter? Oh, my mother hated that. Oh, she didn't like that. You know, so anyway, so like I said, they used to cuss all the time. So one night, like when we were really little, we had a full-size bed, but we were little and bony back in the day. So all three of my sister Dawn, me, and my sister Rob, we used to share the same bed because we were skinny. Everybody back in those days was skinny. What's with these fat asses now? Everybody was bony. I mean, we were well fed and everything. We just ran around. Everybody was on their bikes, their skates, you know, running, you know, whatever, you know. So anyway, everybody was skinny back then. So we decided that since my parents cussed all the time, we were going to have a cussing contest. I think I was maybe 7.
Oh, jeez.
Which would have made my sister Dawn a 6 and my sister Robin would have been 9. Okay. So we're laying there, we're bored, because we ain't sleepy. You know, we had to go to bed. And my sister Robin said, I think we should have a cussing contest. And I was like, oh, okay. My sister Dawn didn't say nothing. That was a red flag. But we didn't know. It was a red flag. So Robin cussed first because she was the oldest. Then after that, then we were just cussing back and forth. But it wasn't nothing bad. We maybe say like damn or ass or, you know, shit. You know, something like that. But it wasn't nothing really bad. Well, it was bad for kids to say that. But my sister Donna, she didn't say anything. We didn't notice at first. You know, because we was busy giggling, you know, shit. So we're laughing and having Mama was like, you better be quiet in there, because you know you got to get up for school. So we'd be quiet for a little while. Then somebody would say, ass. You know, so we just be chuckling and laughing. You know, I was like, I'm not going to tell you again. I told you to go to sleep up there. All of a sudden, this tattletale bitch sounded, Mom, they're up here cussing. And I can't go to sleep because they're talking and they're over there giggling and cussing. My mom said, if I hear one more sound come out of there, I'm going to come up there and I'm going to stomp the shit out of all of you because you're supposed to be going to sleep. Take your ass to sleep. I don't think she even paid my sister because, in my mom's brain, we weren't cussed. I don't know if she didn't hear exactly what she was saying or because she'd have flown up the steps, but I think she just heard us, the giggling and chuckling, and so when my mom said we better go to sleep, she's going to come and stomp the shit out of us. She said, now go to sleep, goddammit. I'm not going to say it again. So, when I didn't hear my mom no more, I turned around, and my sister had turned her back to me. I turned around and punched her in the head. Like, you better shut up. Like, what you sitting around trying to get? Because you're cousin. You're not supposed to be. Yep, I hit her again. Like, you better shut up, because if mom come up here, all she gonna see is you crying like a fool, but she ain't gonna see no marks on you.
Oh yeah, that planned out.
I said to Rose, like, yeah, why would you call mom? What's wrong with your cousin? So
you said dirty words.
Yeah. And my brothers must have been asleep because they'd have been laughing.
Yeah.
But they couldn't really hear what we were saying because we were saying it low, and we'd have denied it.
Yeah.
If my mom came up there, we'd have denied it. So, it's just been her word against the two of us.
Yeah.
And then when my mom went back downstairs, that'd have been it. It'd have been, okay.
Rock'em sock'em.
Rock'em sock'em sisters.
Yeah.
Yep. We'd have been pounding on her ass. We'd have put a pillow over her face and been pounding on her. She was always a damn tattletale. I don't know what the hell was wrong with that girl. Well, anyway. So, as we got older, okay, my brothers, they would hear stuff out in the street and try to come home and make their version of it so it wouldn't sound bad. It sounded bad, subs. It sounded worse. Okay. So they started saying mother trucker. I don't know where they got that from, but they thought it was cool to come home and say, oh, shut up, mother trucker. Yeah, what are you saying? We're not saying nothing bad. Yeah, that sounds bad. No, it ain't. I'm like, that sounds bad. Stop saying that. Yeah, I'm saying that for a reason. Yep. So one day it was Pete Michael, Michi Spud. I forget who else was out there. And they're just, I forget what they were doing. I think they were playing with marbles. They were looking at different, looking for cat's eye marbles or something like that. I don't remember exactly what they were doing. And I'm on the porch swing. Well, I'm always around them idiots. I should have learned the, I'm a slow learner.
You?
Whenever all of them are around, yeah. Oh, I just thought of something else that we did. Oh, Lord.
Time out.
Yeah.
Pause the story.
Well, anyway, I'm on the porch swing. And I'm just swinging back and forth. It was a beautiful, nice day. I'm looking around and everything. And I never really paid them any attention. They're over there doing whatever they were doing. And so they was like, don't touch that. Put it back, mother trucker. And I'm like, you better stop saying that. Because Ma's going to come to the door. And then you're really going to get it. Shut up. We're not saying nothing wrong. I said, yes, you are. I said, because one day you're going to slip. And somebody's mother or father or somebody around here is going to hear you. And they're going to call mom or they're going to call one of y'all's parents and tell them what y'all saying. Shut up. We're not even saying nothing. Won't you mind your business and shut your face. Shut your face. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, when Mom come to the door, don't even look at me to help you, because I'm not. We don't need your help. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going on, and they're steady going on about their business, you know, blah, 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 blah. And somebody said, don't touch that mother trucker. Who's standing in the door but Verge? Okay? Verge. She said, what did you just say? And I'm like, why do I have to be sitting out here? Because you know what's coming next, right?
Why didn't you stop it?
Because my mom, whenever she was at the door, for some strange reason, now we had a screen in the door, but for some reason my mom always had to open the door and talk to you. The screen's right there. No, that wasn't good enough. And when she opened the door, okay, when you would open the door on my porch, okay, my brothers were right there in front of it, because they were in front of the steps. I'm over on the left on the swing, minding my own damn business. And of course, when she opens the door, who does she see but my dumb ass sitting there on the swing? He said, you hear them talking like this? Yes, I hear them. And you ain't come get me? I said, Ma, I told them to stop. That you were going to come to the door and you were going to hear them and they were going to get in trouble. So I told them they should stop saying that because it doesn't sound right. Okay, what else was I supposed to do? And they still weren't listening.
Beat their ass.
Well, you should have came and got me. If I'd have went and got her, you know what happened?
You heard my story.
Well, what you bothering me for? Why are you coming to get me? Tell them to stop.
Right.
Brothers and sisters that are younger than you, they don't stop, especially when they get around their friends. Who stops anything around their friends? Nobody. That just gave you even more courage because there's a whole bunch of you. I think there's like 5 of them on the porch. I think, was it Urel? Urel might have been there. I think maybe it was Urel, maybe Edwin, something like that. But somebody else was there. And of course, they're all looking at me, you know, like I was the one that was doing it. They're the ones that were doing it. Well, you should have came and got me. That's what you should have did. Yeah, I should have came and got her. So you know, I just was like, you know, you damned if you do and you damned if you don't with Verge. So she was telling them they better stop because if not, she was gonna slap their ass down into the street. And she was going to go and tell Spud and Michi's mom, and that'd have been it, right there. That'd have been it. You know, body bags.
Body bags.
Just bring the body bags.
Wow.
You know, because Michi's dad he was a big man. I mean, he was no nonsense, and the mother was everybody's mother and father back in those days was no nonsense. They didn't play with you.
They use you as a pinball. You know,
Man, they didn't
knocking off
play.
walls and
Yeah.
sidewalks, driving.
Thrown into doors.
Cars.
all kind of stuff. Yep. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, and then my mother leave. I just turned around and looked at them. I didn't even say nothing. I just looked at them. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I think I left not long after that.
Yeah.
I think because I was so disgusted, you know, that I had got in trouble for something I didn't even do. I was just sitting there minding my own business. No. Okay, hold on, subs. I gotta go and check my eggs.
Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, we're back.
We're back, subs.
In stiff.
Yeah. So, part of another story, subs. And this is one where I got totally jacked up. My brothers and their friends used to, you know, go on bike ride. They'd be going on. Well, in those days, you know, you could leave and be gone all day as long as you came back for lunch or dinner. You better be home for dinner. You know, lunch you could skip sometime.
Having too much fun.
Yeah, but dinner, no, you better be home for dinner. So my brothers and their friends, you know, they go take their bikes. And they be going all day. So, yeah. So they be gone all day. So one day I was like, hey, yeah, where you guys going? Oh, we're going to the path. I was like, the path? Where's that? And they told me where it was. I was like, oh, okay. They like, you want to come? And I was like, well, I didn't at that time I didn't have the bike. We used to have a blue bike called the Blue Bomber. And I think my sister Donna had it, and she had went somewhere. I don't know where she went. So Edwin was our paper boy. And he lived up the street, a couple doors up the street. So he was like, well, I'll get on. I think it was Pete's bike or Mike's bike. And they can, take me, and you can have my bike. He said, but remember, he said, I got to tell you about the brakes. Yeah. He said, the back brakes don't work. He said, but the front brake, remember when they had those brakes on the handle? I hated those bikes. I liked the bikes that you could stop with the foot pedal, because every bike we ever had the foot pedals. The brakes on the handlebars sometimes would stick, or they wouldn't work at all. So, but you could always stop it if you just reversed your foot, and you could stop that way. Okay, that way didn't work on his bike. You had to do the handlebar. So I'm like, well, I don't know. I said, because I'm not used to that. Oh no, it's easy. Okay. Trust no one, subs. Trust no one. So we went to this path, and to tell you the truth, it was just like a weedy patch, like little woody, stuff like that. And it was a big area, but that's all it was. They would go up there, trying to look for spiders, stuff like that. So they took me on, so we're riding the bike, and we're, going up and down, till we finally got to this path. And so there was one part that went straight down. I mean, just a drop off. But there was weeds and stuff all over the place, the grass and weeds and stuff, little small trees and stuff like that. But, when you're going downhill like that, subs, you pick up speed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I had forgotten about the handlebars. I'm trying to do it with my feet. I'm like, hey, and I'm going faster and faster and faster, subs. So I'm like, hey, whoa, these brakes don't work. And it was like, no, I told you, you got to use the front ones. Subs, I said, oh yeah.
Then it's too late.
Subs, hand me those napkins right there. There's a point to all of this, subs. I pressed down on both of them. So you know what happened? I went flying over the handlebars. Now there was this big bush in front of me, right? Now my brother and their friend said the only reason they could see where I was is because the bush was going. Because that's where I hit it and landed. They said they could see the big bush shaking, so they knew that's where I was. Or else they wouldn't have found the body, subs.
Oh, man.
So I'm laying there dead, subs. I'm dead on the ground. And they're like, are you all right? What happened?
What happened?
And Edward was like, well, they told you, because he thought he was going to get into trouble because it was his bike. Of course, I'm not going to do that. He's like, I told you the foot brakes don't work. You have to. I said, yeah, I know. I just made a mistake. I said, it's not your fault. I said, that's my fault. Because I was like 4 years older than them. I think they were like maybe 10 or 11, something like that. So that was my stupid fault. That didn't have nothing to do with them. But I mean, when they would talk about that for years, they're like, remember when you hit that bush and the bush went? That's the only way we knew who you was. I was like, yeah.
Do you have any battle scars?
If they were, they're all healed up. You really can't tell. I think I messed up I had a scratch on my leg, messed up my leg.
Hmm.
But it wasn't nothing bad. You know, it healed up. You know, it wasn't,
Your knee wasn't in your ear or anything?
no, because I just flew over the handlebars and ended up in the weeds.
Wow.
I was in the weeds, Subs.
Oh, man, that's fun.
I was dead.
And they didn't help you? They were just like...
Well, yeah, I mean, they tried to, well, they had to find me. They had to find me, Subs. They felt bad. I mean, they felt so bad, especially Edwin. He felt so bad that I was in the weeds. But that was my fault. That wasn't his fault.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah, that didn't have nothing to do with him.
Huh.
That was me.
Man.
Yeah, well, I gotta, like I said, I'll think of stories, you know, as I'll be doing other things, and I'll remember stuff faintly, you know, I'll remember stuff, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot all about that.
You gotta jot it down. Or
Yeah, I have to
fades.
write it down, because I'll forget, you know, and go on to something else. But we're going to talk about some more Christmas stuff, Subs.
Oh, now or later?
Now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I want to talk about more Christmas stuff.
Oh.
Because this is what I told you the other day that I did. I was always doing something, Subs. I was always doing something. And there was this commercial that came on holiday time every year. My mother hated it. She hated it. You know what it was?
I remember this one.
Chia. Chia Pets. My mom hated that. So I don't have a friend that ever bought Chia Pet. Ever. Never. Nobody ever got one for their birthday or Christmas or nothing. Nobody. So I really didn't know what the appeal was, because, you know, nobody ever said they wanted one or nothing. You know, I never walked into anybody's house and I said, ooh, what's that? You know, oh, that's a Chia Pet.
I know what I want to get you for Christmas.
What, Chia Pet?
maybe like, remember they have Obama and Bush and Clinton.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get you a President Chia.
Mm-hmm.
Chia head.
Yeah. And they were still sitting there, weren't they? Nobody want that shit.
Nobody bought any of them.
I was thinking to myself, my mom used to say, look at that shit. Who would give somebody that for Christmas? I was like, Mom, I said, that seems like something a kid would give somebody, or you would give a little kid so they could learn how to see things, watch things grow.
Yeah.
You know, that was my logic. How nobody want that shit? Kids want toys. I said, well, there may be. I said, but there's some kids that, you know, like to learn. You know, like when we did potatoes. Remember, we used to cut the potato and stick it in the water with the straws. No, what was that thing? Sticks to keep it, the butt part in the water and the other part, and it would start sprouting. You know, get roots and all of that.
I thought you were referring to Mr. Potato Head, but I didn't remember the sticks.
No, we had Mr. Potato Head. No, he didn't have sticks. And you know, every year. And look at that. That's the dumbest damn toy in the world. I said, well, it's not really a toy. I don't give a damn what it is. Who wants that? Who even thought of that dumb shit? So after hearing this for, I don't know, 5,000 or 6,000 years, I decided that she wanted a Chia Pet. So, you know, my brother and sisters, you know, they used to call and ask me, you know, did you hear Mom say she wanted anything? Was there anything Mom mentioned that she really wanted? You know, and if I knew Mom really wanted something, I'll say, yeah, well, you know, get Mom, you know, this, that, and the other. I said, but, you know, we all know, so we get our parents so many gifts over the years for birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas. You run out of stuff to get, especially mothers. Fathers, they don't really care. But, you know, mothers, you never know what they want. So I would be like, oh, okay. I said, well, if I hear Mom say anything, you know, I'll let you know. So one year I got it into my brain that my mom wanted Chia Pets. She wanted a Chia Pet. So, you know, like I said, they would call just like clockwork. You know, before they would talk to my mom, you know, they would talk to me and say, hey, you know, did you hear Mom say anything in particular that she really wanted? And I was like, oh yeah, you know them Chia Pets? They're like, Chia Pets? Ma like that? I was like, are you kidding? She got a collection of them things. What? Yeah. Ma got a collection of them things. I didn't think, she always said they were stupid. I said, no, she was just saying that. She loved Chia Pets. They're like, well, which one don't she have? And I said, that I don't know. I said, because Ma saw some fancy ones. So I don't know. I said, but when you talk to Ma, I said, just don't talk about it right away. Just let lead up to it. Because that was around Christmas time. So this was usually around November, something like that, when they was trying to figure out what to get so they could send it. So they was like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. Chia Pet. I'm like, yeah. I said, so yeah. I said, just steer the conversation. Hey, Mom, I don't know what quite to get you this year. I said, so say something like, Mom, what Chia Pet do you want this year? Because you got a collection, right? So which one don't you have? I said, and she'll tell you. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, because I didn't think Ma liked him. I said, oh, she was just saying that. I said, no, Mom got Chia Pets. It's like, oh, okay. So I would take the phone in my mom's room and give it to her. I go back in my room. So of course, I could hear, the conversation, going on in the next room. Then all of a sudden, I would hear my mom say, "What? What did you say? Who told you that?" What? I told you, don't listen to that damn fool girl. I don't know goddamn Chia Pet. And I came in, I was poking my head in her door. I was like, well, I could have sworn you. Ain't nobody told you shit. Ain't nobody told you about no Chia Pet. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I heard. No, you ain't heard shit. I said, yes, you did. I said, you told me you wanted a Chia Pet. She's like, you better get the hell out of my room. That's what you better do. And take them goddamn Chia Pet thoughts with you. I don't know goddamn Chia Pet. I'm like, sure you do.
You want it.
You want that Chia Pet. I told them to get her a Chia Pet. So then, after my mom concussed everybody out, told them they better not send her no goddamn Chia Pet. And they would figure out something to get her. She was always happy with whatever she got.
Even a Chia Pet?
No, she wouldn't been no Chia Pet. So then, they would ask to talk to me because I'm the one who told them about them Chia Pets. So then they would come. Their mom would bring the phone in. Hey, you damn fool! You better tell them not to bring no damn Chia Pet. You better tell them. I ain't told them nothing. So I get on the phone. What? Hey! What'd you tell us that for? I done went and gotten all that. I said, Mom loves it. She loves Chia Pet. I ain't getting no damn Chia Pet. You can't be trusted. I'm sure I can. And the mom just changed her mind. She just wants something else. Did she tell you what she wanted? Yeah. I said, well, see, she just changed her mind. I think you made that up. No. I said, I ain't make that up. Ma just changed her mind. That's what that is. I said, but she don't want to admit it. Ma said she don't want no damn Chia Pet. Yeah, Ma says a lot of things.
Oh,
yeah, I told them to get her a Chia Pet.
Perfect.
Well, you never get tired, do you? You never get tired of being a damn fool, do you? No, not really. Not particularly.
Wow.
I done told you about that.
Oops.
Chia. I used to go walk past her room and sing that song.
She slammed the door and throw things at you?
Chia. She said, keep on, I'm going to kick your ass down them steps. You keep on going past my house, going past my room, singing that shit. So I wait a little while. I'm like, oh, Mom. Hey, Mom, I got to show you something. What? Chia. I go on back in my room. She be poking her head off the room looking at me. I didn't care. I mean, that was hilarious. I mean, we talk about that. Remember you told us? Oh, yeah, I told him. I told my brother, I said, Mama would love a Chia Pet. You kidding? She lived for them things.
Probably throw it out the window.
She didn't like no damn Chia Pet.
Huh.
She hated that commercial. I haven't
Wow.
seen that for a while. Do they still sell those?
I mean, maybe they sell them, but no, they're not. They probably were like a fad. It was like a fad thing, and then it
I think
faded.
they were selling them every year. I
Yeah.
mean, they probably still do.
You don't see them on TV, or at
But
least
you
if they
don't-
do, we haven't seen them.
Well, we don't watch TV either.
Not much. Not to check online. I'm sure they're there.
No, I'm sure they are.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you one for
A
Christmas.
Chia Pet. One of those goddamn Chia Pet. Yeah, I was like, I'm so sick of you. Don't be telling them that dumb shit. I don't want that. They're just wasting their money. I said, well, they got money to waste.
They got money to waste.
They got money to waste. I said, they don't even cost that much. What would, I'm trying to think, I think they were $20 to $19.99 or something like that.
If
I
that.
think they were like $20.
I thought they were like $14.99. But I don't know.
Are they?
Of course, you got to pay for shipping, so it might be around $20.
Man, it could have been. I don't know. But it wasn't much.
As seen on TV.
Yeah, they'd have sent her a Chia Pet and something else. They wouldn't have just sent, the Chia Pet. But I
They
did
probably
that.
sent her some seeds. Here, plant these.
I did that to my two sisters and my brother. My brother Mike, I think I got him twice with that. With the Chia Pets. Yeah, send my mom a Chia Pet. Are you sure? Mom wants a Chia Pet? Sure she does. Yeah. No, Mom always said she didn't like it. Nah, she just said that. Yeah.
She's
'Cause
joking.
I think I even asked him about a specific Chia Pet to get her that she didn't have. She didn't have no Chia Pet. Well, which one do you think she'll like? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let you surprise her. So just bring it up. And I say, hey, Mom, I'm thinking about what to get you for Christmas. What Chia Pet don't you have? And I'll get it, man. What? What? Who told you? I told you about listening to that damn fool girl. Get that Chia Pet. You'll love it.
Get it now.
Yeah. You'll love it. I'm like, Chia Pets need love, Mom. They need love.
Love and water.
And seed.
Yeah. Grow that shit.
Grow it. I want no goddamn Chia Pet. I hate that. That's the stupidest thing in the world. Yeah, I said, well, you almost got some.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh man, if they'd have sent her, my mom would have got a bunch of Chia Pets. Oh
got
my
ballistic.
goodness. She'd have called them and told them, where did you get that from? Didn't I tell you I don't like Chia Pets? Whose idea was it? Because she'd have figured out, well, of course I wouldn't have gave her one. I wouldn't have gave one. But I'd have let everybody else mail her one.
Then you get her something that she really wanted.
Because when we used to do so, well, I did it. Because I was always, I was that damn fool girl. What I used to do when we got older and we left home is at holiday time when the gifts start coming in, if somebody gave my mom a stupid gift, then you would go on what I called the list. Okay? And it was, just one of them little write on, you could write on your magic marker and wipe it off. It was just one of them little things, but I called it the list. And it was on, it said the list. And nobody wanted to be on it. Because I would put your name and the stupid gift that you gave my mom and put it up on the refrigerator right up front where everybody can see it. And I did that for years. Matter of fact, I think I brought a list with me. It's an old one. I think it's from 98 maybe.
Oh wow.
It's old, subs. And it's every year I would wipe it off and put if you send my mother something stupid, it'll be up there for everybody to see. So when the family come over, that's like, this is a list. What is this?
The stupid present list.
Yep, the dumb present list. So nobody wanted to be on the list. So everybody was like, no, I'm going to get you something nice. Well, shouldn't you be getting her something nice anyway? Yeah, but it's going to be because I don't want to be on that damn list.
Hey, get her a Chia Pet.
Yep.
You'll be on the
Your
list.
ass would get on that list.
You'll be number one on the list.
Yep. Your ass would be on that list. And my mom would be like, you better stop doing that. Because you're embarrassed. I said, they need to be embarrassed. I said, if they're going to say something stupid here, then they know I'm here. They need to be embarrassed. That's just the way it goes, Mom. Mom, that's life. She's like, no, I don't think you should be doing that. Well, I know.
Well, oops.
Yep. Your name would go up on that thing. Yep. And the stupid gift you gave, I put your name, a little dash, and the stupid gift you gave. And it'll be up there. Uh-huh.
For all the visitors to
Yep.
see.
Yep. For everybody that walked in that house, repairmen, whatever, whoever, neighbors. Yep. That's for everybody to see that you gave your mother a stupid gift for Christmas. Yeah, because they would sit there, because I would hear them. You know, because my mom, in her later years, you know, she had to turn the volume up because she could, you know, she couldn't hear that good. So I could hear them saying, well, Mom, you know, I don't want to be on that list. So what do you want? Mom was like, what list? I said, Mom, you know that list that she puts everybody in. So why you listen to that damn fool? Nobody care what she thinks. Mom, I don't want to be on the list. So just tell me what you want. Because I would. I was like, no. I said, And I said, no. I said, they should be sending nice gifts. Well, just because you don't think it's nice, I said, Mom, it's a dumb gift. It's a dumb gift. Mom, come on. Well, I don't think it's dumb. I said, well, they're going on the list anyway. Now, what I would do is I would take pictures of the list with their name on it and send it to them. Why am I still on that list? Because you sent Mom something stupid. And my sister, the tattletale, the tattletale would actually call my mom to tell on me. Now, what's my mom going to do? We're old. She can't do nothing. Well, I want my name taken off that list. So, people at Hell with Ice Water, you going to give them some? No, you stay on the list. Girl, I done told you about that. No, she's staying on the list. She's on there. I said, you better be glad it ain't stoned and they etched in there. I don't want to be on the list. Well, don't send no more stupid ass gifts here. And you won't be on the list. Well, how come you ain't never on the list? Because I give nice gifts. That's why. Because I would listen to my mom. My mom always smelled like Tatiana or Jergens lotion or pink peony. And matter of fact, I had some pink peony, but it was just so old. It just smelled really bad because it was really old. I think it was like maybe 10 years old. It was very old. So I had to end up getting. Matter of fact, I got rid of it down here because the powder just didn't. You know, it had lost that really light, delicate smell. It just smelled old. You know, so I got rid of it. But I had it up until I came down here, you know, because I wanted to have something of hers that was left, but that was,
yeah.
You know. So next time, Sibs, I'll have to, because I found my mom's picture. I was showing Richard, you know, what my mom looked like.
She's got that scowl, like, you know, this is what my damn fool daughter did to me.
She's probably looking at her, you damn fool. You know, I'll show you guys what old Verge looked like the next time. If I remember, I got to get that picture, put it on a stand, and put it somewhere. You know, but the list. Yep, I just thought of that. Now we was talking about Christmas and everything, but yeah, and we were grown adults, and they didn't want to be on the list. I don't want to be on the list. Well, that's too bad. You're on it. You're on it. You got a year to be on it.
In case you're asking why these stories are being told, she's a big fan of Christmas in July.
Yeah.
So that's why there's Christmas stories in the summer.
Yeah. Well, we ladies, we know about Christmas in July. That's when you can get a lot of good bargains.
Yeah. So
And
we probably even put some Santa Claus stuff up.
yeah, I'm gonna get lights put in some of my decorations.
Yeah. Christmas in July. We might do a video of that. So,
It's Christmas in July, Subs.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it starts tomorrow, 28th.
no. You're all happy.
We're gonna be singing curls.
Oh, are we? I'm going to get you a chia pet.
Curls.
How's that for a Christmas?
He's trying to
in July?
dampen my mood. He don't believe in Christmas in July, just like I didn't believe in gas.
Oh, hold on, I'll build one up for you here in a little while.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's gas. That's what it is. I'm thinking of the
Is that
wrong
what it
gifts.
is?
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, I owe you.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. But yeah, subs. I mean, the Chia Pet and the list, them was all me.
Oh, man.
You know, doing, you at it again. I want to say, you damn fool, you at it again.
Yeah, cool. Do you want to say the rest of the stories for next time?
That's all. That's it. That's what.
That's all you
four?
want?
Isn't that 4 stories? 4 or 5 stories?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 4 or 5 stories.
This is on the fly, so I'm not sure when to.
Yeah. Well, that's about it. Like I said, I try to write them down because I'll think of something when I'm cleaning or washing clothes or so, or folding them, and I'm like, wow, I forgot all about that.
You should have a little notepad on your fridge.
But there is one.
Oh, is there?
Uh-huh.
You jot some stuff down, so.
You know,
Yeah.
I was like, oh wow, but the cussing contest and the Chia Pet, I was in the room washing dishes or drying dishes,
Yeah, you
something like that.
Came to
Mhm.
mind.
And that reminded me of a Chia Pet.
That's funny. Well, then we'll just wrap up this story time and on a Saturday, because Sunday probably won't be doing. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something, but no cooking stories tomorrow.
No, tomorrow I'll put out a little bit of Christmas stuff.
So. Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll do a video of that.
It's Christmas in July.
Yeah. And stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
It's not even July yet.
no, not quite, but it's close.
Yeah. Christmas.
Yes. All right. So till the next thrilling video.
Bye, Sibs.
Adios.